and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a plan with me for the week of December 16th through the 22nd, which was a full month ago, and I've been keeping up with my planner, but this is one that I wanted to do on camera because I really liked the foil overlays for this collection in particular, and I got a lot of requests to do at least one of my Christmas collections on camera in a plan with me. So this is the third Christmas spread that I did for the year. This one was gingerbread, this one was making spirits bright, and then this is going to be the third week, and then Christmas week I used Christmas wishes. So I'm actually planning on doing a whole flip through so that I can show you the spreads that I don't do in plan with me's in more detail. But today we're going to do this spread using Christmas Village. So these are the full boxes. This scene down here is custom, so this is a partially exclusive kit, and this is one that I had matching foil overlays for. So I'm going to run through the pages that were included in the Luxe so that you can see what I'm working with for this plan with me. I also have the fashion girls that were included in the Luxe, the double box, the glitter headers, and then I grabbed the a la carte extra boxes and the a la carte label add-on for this as well. I also have the foil add-on for this collection, which was in silver, and it has snowflakes all over it. And I actually have a full box page with the foil already laid down. So I'm just going to use this one since it's already done instead of putting this one on the unfoiled page. This was from my video, new release video sample. And then I also grabbed the second foil overlay, which goes over the extra box here, and it went over this fashion girl. So again, I'm going to be using the one that's already laid down from my new release video. I'm using the blonde girl. I also have my scripts in silver and gold because I wasn't sure if I wanted to just do silver or if I wanted to do a mixed metal. I'm still deciding. And I also have my Christmas countdowns from my shop in silver and gold as well. And I have my pictures of my baby for this spread. So that is what I'm starting with. I'm gonna do this like I've done the past few plan with me's and do the base sped up with voiceover, and then I'm going to come back to live talking for the actual day-to-day portion. The first question is, have you ever regretted starting a YouTube channel? So I can honestly say that I have never regretted starting my YouTube channel. YouTube took me off a path in life that I never saw coming, that I have loved. I met my husband through YouTube. James wouldn't exist if I hadn't met my husband. And I am so happy now that I can't imagine my life having gone down a different path. I've never regretted it. It's been 11 years and I'm still doing videos, so I think that says a lot as well. In those 11 years, a lot of the people that were doing videos back when I started no longer do videos. There are a few that still make consistent content, but most of them retired from YouTube several years ago. And so, yeah, I can honestly say that I've never regretted it. I still enjoy it. The next question is, do you want a boy or a girl next? We do have one child and he's a boy. I ideally would love two of each. I think that's like the most ideal situation. That way the sisters have sisters and the brother has a brother, and then, you know, they have each other as well. But I can't say that I have a huge preference on which one comes next. I think that I would love to experience having both genders. So if our next child was the only child that we were gonna have, like the last child, then I would say girl, but otherwise I am very open to either. The next question is, what was your favorite spread of 2019? And I think it was James's first birthday week. It was a baby shark spread, and I just really, really loved that one, probably because it meant a lot because it was James's first birthday. The colors were also really bright and fun, especially for a summer birthday, so I just really, really liked that one. The next question is, do you have any advice to people new to decorative memory planning? I think my advice would just be to watch a lot of Plan With Me videos because that's where you can get a lot of inspiration as far as how spreads are laid out, and then just get started because I think it's really hard when you have a brand new planner and you've never done a spread before. It seems very overwhelming. But I think if you just pick out a kit that you like, maybe have a personal picture or two that you want to add in there, and you just sit down and start, it will end up being beautiful in the end. It's just about layering everything and seeing it come together in the end. I always love my spreads at the end so much more than I expected to love it while I saw all of the pieces laid out, because it really has everything to do with how it's layered. The next question is, where do you get your inspiration for sticker design? So a lot of my inspiration comes from whatever season is coming up, if there are any holidays coming up, or just kind of seasonal ideas that I want to do. I also have two artists that I pretty much work with two artists consistently at this point, and both of them pitch ideas to me as well. I also take ideas from people in the Facebook group if they send in a request, and I can kind of picture how that would turn into a cute kit. Sometimes kits are born that way. I even have gotten inspiration from different art or different things that I see inside stores. One time I was in Henry Bendel and I saw this decorative tray that had like this beautiful painting on it, and it gave me the inspiration for the original Black Friday art that I did. So yeah, it really can come from anywhere, and I keep a running list at all times of ideas because I'm constantly having to give ideas to my artist so that they can stay on track of their schedules and of my schedules and make sure that I have plenty of things to release always. All right, I am back to live talking mode, and this is what I have put down so far. I did all of the washi, the glitter headers, the full boxes, date covers, and the little dot sticker decos across the top, as well as two day extenders from Scribble Prints Co. in silver foil for my extra space so I can have extra pictures there. And I have decided that I'm just going to use silver foil instead of doing mixed metals. As I was laying it down, I just decided I was just gonna stick with silver because I think that these overlays are so beautiful on top of these boxes, and I just wanna stick with silver. So I do have my silver scripts pulled. I have silver half-cut headers from Scribble Prints Co., and I have all of my characters pulled as well. So we are going to start with the sidebar, and for this I'm just going to put that James turned 18 months old during this week. I like keeping track of his milestones, my sweet little boy. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. So for Monday, I'm going to start with a half box, and I'm also going to use a quarter box and a filming tracker. I'm gonna pull this gold color from the fall multicolor because it matches the gold pretty close. And I'm gonna put these down. So I like to do the top and the bottom first so that I can center the middle one and see if I need a half cut header, which I would say I do. Depending on the size of the stickers, sometimes I don't need to put these half cut headers, but if there's white space showing, I love having the glitter in the background. You can't tell as much on camera, but it does make a really, really big, nice difference in person. I'm sitting at a weird angle and it's making me put all stickers down a little bit crooked. For the first half box, I'm going to use my Christmas countdown in silver, and I'm going to put 9 days until Christmas. And then in the quarter box, I'm going to put that we got our tree on this day. And I was vlogging either on Instagram or in a video, I think in a YouTube video during this time. So you might actually have seen some of this stuff. This week might be familiar to you guys. And so then I pulled a Once More with Love munchkin holding a Christmas tree because I thought that was super cute to mark that we got our tree. And then in the filming tracker, I'm going to put that I uploaded my November mystery unboxing video. And then on Tuesday, we're gonna do a half box. I think I would like to do an appointment label. We'll do green, and I'm gonna do another filming tracker on this day. I think I'm gonna use one from my winter multicolor, and I'm gonna do, what color matches this the best? Probably like this one, the blue. So I'm gonna put this down at the bottom, this at the top, and this in the middle, which I will do half cut headers. I'm going to use an icon on this. I am going to use a camera icon for this one. And I'm going to put that I filmed a daily vlog on this day. So I was vlogging a lot during this week, actually. I ended up filming a lot over a 10-day period. I put up several videos. And then for this filming tracker, I'm going to put up that I put the creepypasta plan with me live on my channel. And then moving down to the bottom half, I'm going to use some of these. I have like a lot of little things to list. So I'm just going to use these strips here because they're smaller. So I think I'll do one of each color. And then I'm gonna do, hopefully I have room to do this too. I'd like to do a quarter box as well, maybe this snowy one. So let's see if this fits. I'm gonna put this down at the bottom and kind of work my way from there. So we'll do yellow, red, green. This might actually fit perfectly, and blue. I actually should have put blue in the middle of one of the other colors because it's so similar to this box. I try to split those things up, but it's fine. So for the first one, that actually fit beautifully, like 1/2 box and 4 strips fits perfectly. I do have this in a vlog on my main channel. It's called My Baby Meets Santa for the First Time or something like that. And we went and met him at the mall and we had pictures taken, and he was pretty scared of Santa, so I actually had to sit next to Santa and James had to sit on my lap, as you can see in this picture, because he refused to sit with Santa on his own. I wasn't expecting to have to be in the picture, so I'm not dressed Christmassy. I wish that I had been. That would have been so cute if I had a Christmas sweater on, but he's dressed Christmassy because we knew we were going to get pictures with Santa. But it's fine. So I have that, and then I went to Italian Village, which is a pizza place at my mall. It is so good. If you're in the Tri-Cities area in Tennessee, you should definitely try Italian Village because it's so good and they have a really good ranch. And then when I got home that afternoon, that evening, I did inventory for the shop and we shipped the December sub this day as well. And then I'm gonna put that James was up late teething that night. He was really fussy that night, and I'm going to use one of these Teeny and Bop Tooth Fairy stickers from my shop to mark tooth stuff. And he's gotten most of his teeth, if not all of his teeth, by now. So the teething pains have stopped, at least for now. But on this night, it was a really, really rough night for him. So then on Wednesday, I'm going to start with a 1/2 box for my Christmas countdown, and I'm going to use a fancy label. We'll do blue, and I'm going to do another filming tracker. I was really seriously on a roll. I'm going to do like if I can find a green that matches, maybe on here. I guess this one's close enough. So this is the day that I uploaded the vlog about James meeting Santa on my main channel. So if you haven't seen it and you're interested in watching that vlog, you can check it out on Elle Fowler YouTube channel, which I think I have linked in the down bar of this channel. And then we're gonna put this fancy label right in the middle. I'm going to put that we had 7 days until Christmas, and then that we shipped our foil binders on this day, which was really exciting. And for this, I'm just going to use this post box sticker from my shop to show that we shipped that barely fits. I'm actually gonna cover the explanation point to make it fit better. And then I'm gonna just put the James Met Santa as the title of the video that went up. So that is everything in terms of the scripts and characters for this page. Look how pretty this is, with the overlays of the full boxes, the snowflakes, and then the scripts. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It makes me sad that it's not Christmas season anymore. But it's a little holiday throwback. Hopefully you still enjoy watching it even though it's a little bit delayed. So then moving on to Thursday, I'm going to put the 1/2 box down as my Christmas countdown. And then I think I'm gonna do another appointment label with an icon. I'm gonna do the messaging icon on it. I like to use the appointment label that matches whatever icon I'm using so that they kind of look like they go together. So I will put this, and then I think I'm gonna do a red one as well. So 2 half boxes. And then does this need, no, that fits perfectly there. So I'm gonna put 6 days until Christmas. We are getting very close to Christmas at this time. And then I'm gonna put customer service. I did a big customer service clear out cache because we were gonna be leaving to go to Wisconsin, and I wanted to be kind of caught up on that. And then I finalized the winter multicolor for the shop so that that could release. I think that might have released on this week, or it was the next week, I'm not sure. And then moving on to this little day extender situation underneath this really cute picture of James. Look how cute. Standing in front of the tree in his little tie. I am going to put a fancy label. Actually, I'm going to do 2 fancy labels. And then I'm going to do a rounded half box. We'll do yellow. So I'm going to put the green in, and then the yellow down here, and then kind of center the red. So for the green, I'm gonna put that we did a Target run. This, I vlogged all of this as well, and then we wrapped all of our gifts that we were gonna be taking up to Wisconsin for Christmas, like for Alex's little, for his family and also for his little nephew. Our little nephew, I should say. And then we had the Glam Planner holiday dinner that night, which was like all the Glam Plan girls. I think 1 or 2 girls were sick and couldn't make it, but most of them went to dinner. I have that in the vlog as well, and that was where I gave the girls their Christmas presents and just, you know, thanked them for being hard workers. So for the Target run, I'm gonna put this little Target sticker from my shop, and then for the wrap all gifts, I'm gonna use this sticker, which is a deco sticker that came in this kit. I just pulled it so I wouldn't forget. It was on the deco sheet right there. And then, okay, so that's it for Thursday. And then moving on to Friday, just like the other days, I'm gonna start with my Christmas countdown box. I'll do green, then I'm gonna do a yellow fancy label, and I'm going to do a patterned half box. So this is the day that we ended up leaving for Wisconsin. And we got on the road kind of later than we thought we were going to. That's always how it is though when you're traveling. There's just so much going on. So first I'm gonna put 5 days until Christmas. And then I'm gonna put that, that morning I did a bunch of laundry for the trip. I'm gonna use this Teeny and Bop mom laundry sticker from my shop because this is how I felt that morning. I was like carrying around a baby on my hip and trying to get my laundry done for the trip. And then that morning, the Bradshaw Christmas cookie box arrived. If you've watched my vlogs for a few years, you might know what that is, but it was very exciting that it arrived before we left because we got to go ahead and open it and kind of get into it, which is exciting because that's one of my favorite parts of Christmas. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the functional stickers down here, but if you don't know what it is, one of my mom's best friends, who used to be our neighbor when I was little when we lived in Georgia, they exchange gifts every year. My mom sends them stuff and they send us a cookie box in return. And she's like the best cook ever, and she sends us this cookie box every year. And it is just, over the years, it has become one of our favorite Christmas traditions to get this cookie box and open it up and like eat these amazing baked goods. And she's given some of the recipes to my mom over the years, and my mom has like made the cookies at other times of year that, you know, that isn't Christmas, and it's just never the same. It never tastes like hers. And so we always talk about how they're like magic cookies because they're really hard to recreate. So anyway, those came, we got to eat some of them. It was very exciting. And then we left for Wisconsin, which I do have that on the vlog. We spent the rest of the evening, the afternoon and evening driving because it was going to be a 2-day drive. It was, I believe, like a 15-hour drive from Kingsport up to where they were in northern Wisconsin. And we ended up stopping for dinner at a Pizza Hut because Alex was like really craving Pizza Hut, and it was the worst Pizza Hut we've ever been to. And we actually, so I put bad Pizza Hut, we actually had to leave before even getting our pizza because we sat there for over an hour without our pizza. And like there was only one other table in the entire store, so it wasn't like they were busy. They honestly were just like prioritizing takeout orders, and that's fine, you know, like whatever. It was fine. We weren't like mean about it. We just ended up leaving. Like we were on a road trip. We were under a time constraint. We had a toddler who was like not happy to sit there for an hour waiting for food that never ended up coming. So we ended up just leaving, and they were nice enough to say that we didn't even need to pay for it because we were willing to, because at that point we just wanted to leave. We did not want to wait for the food. We didn't want them to be like, you know, oh, we'll whip it up really fast. Like we had her check on it, I think 3 times, because we saw all these pizzas coming out of the oven. You could see into the back where the kitchen was, and they were making pizzas like crazy. They just weren't making pizzas for either of the tables that were actually sitting at the restaurant. They were only making them for like takeout and delivery. Anyway, I don't really like complaining about that kind of stuff, but it was like a situation where we had to leave, so I did put it in my planner. So then for Saturday, I'm going to continue on with doing my Christmas countdown. I'm going to do a strip, and I'm going to do a rounded half box strip in the middle. So for this, I'm going to put 4 days until Christmas. Christmas was so close at this point. And I'm going to put that we arrived in Wisconsin, so we got up on this morning. I put hotel sleepover down here because we ended up, after Pizza Hut, we were planning on continuing driving for a few hours, but the experience was so kind of like disheartening and annoying and upsetting, and we were really hungry. So we ended up just going through a drive-through and going ahead and stopping for the night in a hotel because James was fussy, and we just ended up doing that. So we got up really early in the morning. We finished the drive. It took pretty much the whole day. So we put that we arrived in Wisconsin, and then we ended up going to, so his parents live in this really small town in northern Wisconsin, kind of in the middle of nowhere. And there's only a pizza restaurant in town that is like a nice sit down restaurant. So we all went there. And James was so fussy that Alex and I had to end up leaving, probably because he had been in the car all day. I mean, we knew that it was like he probably wasn't going to handle it well, but we also kind of had to go because it was like a family gathering. It wasn't like we were just going to arrive in Wisconsin and be like, we're not going to dinner with you guys. You know what I mean? But it was bad enough that Alex and I ended up taking James and like heading back to the cabin, and the rest of the family stayed and had their pizza. So that was really weird that we had 2 bad pizza experiences in a row. But this one actually had really good pizza. They brought it back for us, and it was delicious. So it wasn't that the pizza place was bad, it was just that James wasn't behaved. And, you know, in his defense, he had been in the car for 2 days straight, and like, bless his heart. Like, I don't blame him. He was so tired. He ended up going to sleep like as soon as we got back to the cabin, but it's still, I had to write it down because that's what happened that day that was like, that stands out to me. So then for Sunday, I'm going to put my Christmas countdown. I'm going to do another rounded half box, and I'm going to do a strip. We'll do, let's see, yellow, green, we'll do blue because I don't have any red left. So I'm going to put this down, and then this, and then this in the middle. So this was 3 days until Christmas. And where are my scripts? Okay, I'm gonna put that Mama Goot made me really delicious coffee on this morning. And I just sat with James and we watched cartoons for him and for Alex's nephew. Cartoons were on the TV, and the whole family just sat around the living room and drank coffee and just talked and hung out and chilled in our pajamas for hours. It was so nice. It was so just chill and cozy, and it was really nice. So then I'm gonna put that James played in the snow, and I think that I have character stickers for both of these. I do. I have this cute little coffee sticker that I'm gonna put for the good coffee. I have this Wonton in a Million snow angel sticker that I'm gonna put for James played in the snow. And I totally forgot that I wanted to use this sticker, which is a Once More with Love little munchkin coming out of a present. I wanted to use this for the Bradshaw cookie box and I forgot, so I didn't scoot this over enough, but I'm gonna use it anyway because this is so cute because it's like, I wish I could have redone that and put it on the other side so that it wasn't on the same side as the laundry. Oh, you can't even see. But I just think that's so cute in particular for like, because that's how I feel when the Bradshaw cookie box arrives. So that was everything for this week. We left for Wisconsin on this day. We drove all day. We got there. We spent this day just like with the family. And then, and I was vlogging all of this. So this actually covers three different vlog videos that I put up, I think was filmed between this week and this one, which was the following week, which I'll show you a little bit since I did do this one off camera. But this was actual like the 3 days before Christmas, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And this one's so pretty because it has red foil overlays like on her pajamas and on the stocking right there. And this little girl, look at that red, it's so pretty. And the house, it's so good. Oh my gosh, this new planning style is just, well, is it new anymore? Because this whole planner, and even starting with my planner before this one started, I started doing spreads like this, but like this whole planner has been done in this style and I love it. Like I'm not gonna get tired of this style anytime soon. Oop, this isn't even the spread for the week, this one is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me video. I will do a little wiggle for you. It's so good, I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me video, and the next plan with me will probably be a more current caught up one because I have been keeping up, but this was my New Year's spread. This one has lots of pictures of James. There's him in the car, him with the RV, him and Alex watching the ball drop. This night we like went out to this really cool restaurant and got drinks inside of a bag, like a fish bag. It was really strange. So I took a picture of it. Anyway, this was the week we binged You Season 2. That was like most of what happened this week. So anyway, why am I talking so much? I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.